Hi, this is Freya with another edition of Musicianship for Singers, and today we're going to talk about consonance and dissonance. In any given song, there's usually an interaction between a consonance and a dissonance. Now, a dissonance, just as if you were having an argument, it's when something bites and it's not very harmonic, something like that. There is some dissonance, or like something like that. That's dissonance. So a dissonance wants to resolve into a consonance. So something like that wants to go to... It wants to resolve. And the rule in music is that the dissonance is usually really... You put a lot of emphasis on it, and it's like, okay, here's the dissonance. It's really you want to rub it in. It's kind of like... It just kind of resolves. Sometimes there are more dissonances, and sometimes there's just slight dissonances, but they always want to resolve into a consonance. So whenever you are singing a song, I am singing, it is so consonance, it is pretty, and now the dissonance resolves. See how that resolves? And you also have to pick that up with your voice whenever you are singing in a song. And there are those principles. Pay attention to your music. There's dissonances and consonances. At the same time, there are maybe not exactly dissonances, but they want to resolve into something like, so you got the tonic, you got the subdominant, the dominant, and the dominant 7 wants to resolve into the tonic again. Or like if you go like Amen. See how that wants to resolve? It wants to go somewhere. So in your music, always pay attention to where it wants to go. It's never all treated the same when you are singing. Even when I'm doing exercises with my students, it's very important principle to apply those music rules. So whenever I tell my students to do an exercise like Mia, 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 me. I don't tell them just to go Mia, 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 me. But apply the principle of it wants to go somewhere, it wants to resolve somewhere, and the higher notes are a little bit more emphasized, and when it resolves at the end, it relaxes a little bit more. And those principles apply all the time. And for me, that makes the difference between just a singer who has a pretty voice and who knows how to sing the song and who has a technique, and a singer who really is very musical, who has a lot more just to express, because you can express a lot more having those musical principles in your background. And that's why it's always so great to play an instrument also. But if you don't play an instrument, you could still learn the musical principles. I think singers should not be excluded from learning all the theory, because it's like a craft. You need the tools, and when you have more tools, better tools, you can craft something that is so much better, much easier. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you're going to tune back in Thursday and Friday for more videos, and also Wednesdays I have my podcast on iTunes, and I also publish that usually on YouTube. And Thursday, I have my live show here on YouTube at 5 p.m. Central European Time. That would be 11 a.m. Eastern Time in the US. I go live every Thursday to answer your questions and to talk about something singing related. Thank you so much. Until next time, don't forget, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing. Bye now.